You know, horses are really big, powerful creatures. And when they see something, anything unusual or different, their instinct is to run away. They go, and they are out of there. So one of the things to know about horses is that they have this potential. Most people that have been around horses any amount of time have seen the potential of their power when they're afraid and fearing for their life. When we witness this, especially as women, we get a little alarmed about it because we see the potential harm that could happen to us if we were in the way when a horse is perceiving its life to be threatened. So to me, the subject of fear is a very extensive study, and yet it can be simplified really very quickly. Fear is an instinct that's a survival mechanism within the human. So when we're getting into a situation that we're unfamiliar with, we become uncomfortable, we become distressed, our heart quickens, our adrenaline pumps. Even perceived fear, it could be completely unrealistic, but we may perceive something and it can be as real as if somebody were physically threatening our life in that very moment. So let's explore some of the considerations with fear. I'm going to bring my horses out here and I'll show you what confident horses do when they're presented with a variety of obstacles. The first thing horses like to do when they get out of their pen is to roll. They love to get comfortable. If you imagine their great big body has so much surface area and they gotta scratch it. So this is one of the first things horses love to do. And that's why I really don't worry about getting my horses too clean, because I'd rather have a happy horse than a clean horse. Looks like fun, doesn't it? It's said that the opposite of fear is curiosity. But at the same time, there's a saying that says curiosity killed the cat. So horses are curious by nature, but initially they'll be afraid to a point that it almost seems irrational to us. I think that between genders, between men and women, just in general, not always, but between genders, women have more of a hesitating quality to us. We tend to be a little more skeptical about things that we're a little unfamiliar or uncertain about. This is why a lot of times I'll ask groups of people, who's been frustrated when their horse wants to go with the other horses. Lots of people raise their hands, but then I'll say, but as ladies, don't we ask another lady at the table to go to the restroom with us when we're at a restaurant? And we go, yeah, why do we do that? I think that that's, again, our survival instinct to travel in pairs. Most women are taught or conditioned, or maybe it's our survival instinct, not to go to strange places alone. So a lot of times, if we want to go see a movie, we'll ask a friend to go with us. It's not just because your husband doesn't want to see the same movie you do. But if you have that kind of understanding, then we start understanding more of the psychology of the horse. And if we understand that, then we can understand more of the psychology of us, not just humans, but even within the genders, especially as women.